We can have an endless debate that true sports cars should have two doors, but this won't undermine the fact that the modern automotive landscape is simply loaded with outstanding four-door performance models. In this video, we'll show you the newest sporty sedans that disguise themselves as family-friendly cars with spacious interiors and boots, but in reality possess fire-breathing turbo engines, precise handling, and dangerously high speeds. So subscribe to Automotive Territory Daily News, ring the bell, and let's explore the 2022 sports four doors. We start the engines now. Subaru WRX. Mounted on the latest Subaru Global Platform, the 5th generation RX attempts to stay true to the Viziv Performance concept, but at the same time emphasizes its rally heritage. The polarizing body grows wider, acquires plastic cladding, and a honeycomb grille with slashing LED headlights. The chassis is 28% stiffer, the suspension was track-tuned, and can be enhanced with the electronically controlled dampers. Performance figures of 271 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque are only a slight increase over the previous generation, but now they come from an all-new, turbocharged 2.4-liter boxer. As standard, the 2022 Subaru WRX gets a symmetrical all-wheel drive and a 6-speed manual tranny. However, the Japanese are strongly pushing their enhanced performance CVT with an 8-speed manual mode and faster shifting. The model benefits from a tablet-style Subaru Starlink 11.6-inch infotainment, D-shaped sports steering wheel, Subaru EyeSight driver assists, and an available 11-speaker Harman Kardon audio. Mercedes-AMG GT 63S E-Performance. The very first performance PHEV from Mercedes-AMG borrows styling cues from its two-door siblings and sits atop of the GT four-door family. The standard exterior features include a characteristic front apron, wide air intakes, a rear apron with an integrated plug-in charging flap, and trapezoidal twin exhaust tailpipes. There are also new 20 or 21-inch alloy wheels and an AMG Ride Control Plus suspension with a new damping system. However, the most distinctive attribute of the E-Performance model is its hybrid drivetrain system. It consists of a 4-liter biturbo V8, aided by the rear axle electric motor, integrated with a 2-speed gearbox and an electronical limited-slip differential. The motor is fed by a 6.1 kWh battery that promises 6.5 miles of electric driving and comes with an onboard 3.7 kW charger. The setup produces 843 horses and 1,033 pound-feet. It gets 7 driving modes and promises acceleration to 62 mph in 2.9 seconds. Audi RS3 sedan. The fastest version of the brand's smallest sedan returns as a second-generation model. It shares revised design language with the A3 and S3, but debuts a few exclusive features of its own. For starters, the RS3 is motivated by the updated version of the familiar 2.5-liter 5-cylinder engine. It offers 400 horses and 369 pound-feet, and delivers peak power earlier at 5,600 RPM. The car speeds to 62 in 3.8 seconds, and with the optional RS Dynamic package, it can reach 180 miles per hour. The equipment list includes matrix LED headlights, dynamic exhaust, and 6-piston steel brakes that can be swapped for carbon ceramic units. There is also an RS-tweaked suspension, progressive steering, and an exclusive RS torque splitter instead of the rear axle differential. The interior of the new RS3 has racer feel with sport seats, contrast stitching, and a standard 12.3-inch AUDI Virtual Cockpit Plus. Hyundai ELANTRA N. The Korean company's high-performance N family adds a new member, which is set to arrive to the American shores next year. Its visual tweaks include exclusive 19-inch wheels with bigger vented front and rear rotors, aggressive front fascia, red detailing at the side skirts, and a black rear spoiler. This compact sedan offers its potential buyers more performance than any other ELANTRA, which is a courtesy of a 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-4 that produces 276 horsepower and 289 pound-feet of torque. As standard, you will get a 6-speed manual transmission, while the optional 8-speed dual-clutch automatic unlocks the N-GRAN shift overboost function for an extra 10 ponies. Drawing a clear line between the regular ELANTRA and its N iteration are a variable exhaust system, limited slip differential, launch control, and an independent rear suspension. Cadillac CT4V Blackwing. Caddy's 2022 sedan roster consists of just two models, both of which get the performance-enhanced Blackwing treatment this year. Positioned atop the lineup, it corresponds to the V-Sport iteration of the brand's previous ATS and CTS sedans. In case of the CT4V Blackwing, we're looking at standard magnetic ride control 4.0 suspension, edition-specific exterior, full LED lighting, and new 18-inch wheels with Brembo brakes and summer-only performance tires. At its heart sits a new 3.6-liter twin-turbo V6 engine that more than doubles the output of the entry-level CT4. The mill makes 472 horsepower and 445 pound-feet of torque that are sent to the rear wheels via a 6-speed Trimac manual or a 10-speed automatic. This Blackwing promises to need no more than 3.8 seconds to accelerate to 60 and has enough juice for 189 mph speeds. If that like button is not yet smashed, we strongly encourage you to do so. Consider mentioning your favorite Sporty 4 doors in the comment section. Let's keep going. LEXUS AS500 F-Sport Performance. The last V8-powered member of the AS family has gone extinct back in 2015, but now it returns as the first representative of the new F-Sport Performance lineup. Created exclusively for the North American market, the model is based on the recently revised AS, though it is set apart by a raised hood, longer front bumper and fenders, quad exhaust, dark chrome window trim, and a new rear diffuser. The hood also has an aggressive bulge, which was designed to accommodate the tried and tested naturally aspirated 5-liter engine. This mill is good for 472 horsepower, is aided by an 8-speed sport direct shift automatic transmission, and is paired exclusively with a rear-wheel drive. Additionally, the 500 F-Sport Performance is distinguished by the lightweight 19-inch split 10-spoke Anki alloy wheels, adaptive variable suspension, and a standard Torsen limited slip differential. Volkswagen Jetta GLI. The current generation Jetta GLI reaches the 2022 model year with an updated exterior, modernized interior, and several mechanical tweaks. Outside, the model is given a different honeycomb grille with a central chrome rib, redesigned bumpers, bigger 18-inch rims with several new designs, and wider dual exhausts popping out of the restyled rear end. The GLI continues to rely on a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder with 228 horsepower and is mated to a 6-speed manual transmission. Optionally, you can switch to a 7-speed dual clutch. Inside, the GLI differs from the regular Jetta by a bigger 10.3-inch digital gauge cluster, heated and ventilated front seats as standard, and an available panoramic sunroof. Finally, every performance Jetta is fitted with an independent rear suspension, torque-sensing limited slip differential, and a braking system sourced from the Golf R. ACURA TLX Type S. The second-generation ACURA TLX resurrects the brand's sports sedan roots with a new Type S iteration. At the same time, it grows in wheelbase length and gets a more sophisticated chassis setup. The car sits on a new ACURA-developed platform with a double wishbone suspension and new tech such as variable ratio steering and electro-servo brake-by-wire. The Type S is propelled by the turbocharged 3.0-liter V6, making 355 HP and 354 pound-feet. This mill is paired with a 10-speed automatic gearbox and ACURA's super-handling all-wheel drive system. It promises to take less than 5 seconds to accelerate to 60, gets a special Sport Plus driving mode, and rides on model-exclusive 20-inch multi-spoke wheels with an all-season Pirelli rubber. Finally, the sedan offers a reworked interior with the latest 10.2-inch ACURA Link infotainment, a digital instrument cluster, and an optional head-up display. BMW 4 Series GRAN Coupe. This elegant mixture of the second-generation 4 Series Coupe and a 3 Series sedan has 5 full-size seats and a gigantic trunk with 470 liters capacity. The GRAN Coupe puts on the largest kidney grille to date, gets frameless windows, tailgate spoiler lip, and wears slim full LED headlights with a U-shaped fiber optic light guides. The latter, by the way, can be further enhanced with the adaptive BMW laser light units. The underhood business of the GRAN Coupe can employ 4- and 6-cylinder engines fueled by gasoline or diesels with 48-volt hyper technology that yield from 184 to 382 horsepower. Regardless of the engine choice, this BMW changes gears with an 8-speed Steptronic and can be fitted with a rear or X-drive all-wheel drive setup. The most highly equipped BMW 4 Series GRAN Coupes benefit from 40+ driver assistance aids, 17 or 18-inch wheels, BMW 7 OS with a high-definition 12.3-inch instrument cluster, and a 10-inch infotainment. Kia Stinger. Besides flashing a new Kia logo on its nose, the 2022 Stinger delivers a more precise sting, both in its fully fledged GT iterations and as a GT line. In the latter case, the potent 2.5-liter turbo 4-cylinder replaces the 2-liter mill without any sacrifices to the fuel economy. It delivers 300 horsepower flat and 311 pound-feet of torque. The Stinger GT's 3.3-liter twin-turbo is still at the top, but now it makes 368 HP and sounds more convincing with the electronic variable exhaust. The tiger-nosed Grand Tourer keeps its lift-back practicality but elevates the game with the distinctive LED lighting, revised 18 and 19-inch geometric alloy wheels, and a more aggressive quad-exhaust design. The interior refinements are reflected in the gloss and chrome cockpit elements, standard 10.25-inch infotainment, ambient LED mood lighting, and new designs for the leather seating. Genesis G80 Sport. This upscale Hyundai sedan was redesigned just last year, so for 2022, the manufacturer decided to reshuffle the trim ladder with a new sport crate. Available on all V6-powered G80 models, it brings a reworked dark chrome front grille and lower bumper, model-specific 20-inch wheels, brake calipers painted in either black or red, and an optional Cavendish red hue. Inside the cabin, the driver gets a standard 3-spoke steering wheel and 2 new interior color schemes. Apart from the cosmetics, the G80 Sport receives a tuned suspension, a rear-wheel steering function, and a new Sport Plus mode that turns off the traction control system. Its 3.5-liter gasoline burner is carried over, which means that it still delivers 375 horsepower and 391 pound-feet of twist. Which model from today's lineup is your favorite? Are you one of the purists who challenge the existence of 4-door sports cars? As always, I'll be waiting for you in the comment section to discuss the video. Subscribe to Automotive Territory Daily News not to miss the upcoming episodes. Smash the like button and proceed to exploring 2022 videos by following the links in front of you. See ya!